Big questions remain in the Sammie Davis shooting investigation. This week, we're learning of a newly discovered police report about Davis from 3 years ago.
41 NBC's Jasmine Williams first asked Macon Police Central Records for all reports they had on file related to Davis in the days after the shooting. At that time, she was told they didn't have him in the database.
Today, she explains what's in the report and why it's just now coming to light.
It's a newly surfaced report from an incident that happened almost 3 years ago. It describes an encounter between Sammie Davis Jr. and the Macon Police Department at Kroger on Pioneer Avenue back in 2010. It's the same Kroger where Davis died after he was fatally shot by Macon police officer Clayton Sutton back in December. Just days later, I walked through these doors and requested all the information on Sammie Davis Jr. and Officer Clayton Sutton. And at the time, this report was not released. But according to an officer inside of Central Records, an unidentified man came in this past week requesting this report by the officer's name and date, and that's when it was discovered. Officers with Central Records would not comment about the report on camera, but explained that the way the report is written, Sammie Davis's name would not have shown up in their database. Macon Police spokesperson Jamie Godet said officers are not commenting on the case at the request of the district attorney. I reached out to the Davis family's attorney today, who said they have no knowledge of this report. In the police report, Macon police officer Billy Skinner wrote that he was responding to a disturbance at the store. When he arrived, employees had Davis restrained, saying that he was, quote, acting strange. Skinner then restrained Davis himself and waited until the family arrived. According to the report, the family told officers that Sammie Davis Jr. was schizophrenic. During our first interview with Sammie's sister Cheryl Davis, she denied claims that her brother suffered from any mental illnesses.
I don't know if you would call it a mental disability or handicap. He was withdrawn.
A lot of new details, but still a lot of unanswered questions as this investigation continues. In Macon, Jasmine Williams, 41, NBC News.
The Georgia Bureau of Investigations is still working this case. They are currently awaiting lab results, and the case will be handed over to the district attorney's office.